Hey everybody, Adam with Front Range Storm Contractors here. Just did an inspection on this roof. This neighborhood got about an 1.75 inch hail last week. I did a roof for these guys about a year and a half ago at a different house, then they moved here. So we know that there was no hail damage here when they moved in. So went through a home inspection, all that. Plus, I'll show you guys in a minute how you can tell that, because the marks are pretty dark, pretty black. In time, the sunlight will turn them to gray. So that's how another way you can tell that this stuff's pretty fresh. But I want you to notice, I'm going to switch the camera around here, the front-facing camera. There we go. So just this side of the roof right here, I circled a lot more than I need to, because I circled every single hail mark that I could find. I want to show them to you. That one right there, that one is huge, right? So this is about 5¼ inches. That's at least half of it. That's like 2.5 inch hail. Now it's possible, you know, there's more than one hail strike there, right next to each other, that makes it look bigger, but it could also just been one. And these right here are some hail marks. This one didn't hit it as hard. This one actually hit really hard there. I don't know if you can tell. I'm trying to get a good view. But that's actually an indentation right there. It's a crater. If I take my chalk and I color it like this, you can see I'm not getting any chalk in the center of that. This one right here, that's a hole. It's not a hole through the plywood, but it's definitely a hole through the shingle. There's another really big one. And there's a couple more on here. They're, you know, really good size. Some are good size, but they didn't necessarily hit the shingle very hard. So this is what hail does. This is all from the same hailstorm, and I just want you to see how different each of these look. Some of them are big, some of them are small, some of them hit really hard and went through the shingle, some of them just barely kind of glanced, even though it was larger hail, right? And another thing I want you to notice is the pattern. A, there is no pattern, but B, there is a large area right here and right here where there is no hail. Look at that. No hail. So if you're talking about a deck, maybe you had stuff in those areas that don't get hit. Doesn't mean that there wasn't any hail. Maybe that's where the window is on the side of your house. Window's not damaged. Doesn't mean there's no hail. So insurance companies will try to tell you that it's going to hit everything. Not necessarily. And it'll hit it in different ways. Some of them will be huge, some of them will be little. Even the big ones can hit at less of a rate of speed and make less of an impact than some of the other ones. So hail does all kinds of different stuff, and there aren't necessarily rules for it, but hail damage is hail damage. And if you have any, think you might have any, have somebody come out and look at it that's going to be on your side, which means, to be honest, not your insurance company. Because as soon as a claim is filed, that relationship becomes very adversarial. Anyways, have a good one, everybody.